From County College of Morris, this is CCM All Access.
Hello, and welcome to CCM All Access, the program that brings you news and information from the County College of Morris. Students at CCM, members of the community, people doing good things. I am your host, Anil Barkov, and we are coming to you from the Media Center at CCM campus. Our guest this evening is Ms. Katie Olsen, who is the Executive Director of the CCM Foundation. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Danielle. I'm doing well, thanks.
So can you please explain to us what you do here at CCM?
Absolutely. So I'm the Executive Director of the CCM Foundation, which is really the nonprofit arm of County College of Morris. So we're an institutionally related foundation. So we're our own 501c3, but all of the money that we raise goes directly to our students or college programs.
And so this is mainly a fundraising scholarship.
That's right. When I tell people what what do you do? I say, oh, we do the fundraising for scholarships and programs. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So can you please, how did you get involved in with fundraising, and how did you come to CCM?
Okay. Well, believe it or not, way back when I was growing up or went to college at Washington State University. Go Cougs.
Yeah.
There was a phone-a-thon program. So maybe your parents know, but
I'm
people
aware,
your
yeah.
age, I'm not really sure, know about answering the phone and somebody asking you for money. But that's what I did. I was a call-a-cougar, so I called alumni and friends and asked for money, and kind of developed my career from there. So after college, I moved to New Jersey. I'm here 15 years now.
Wow, okay.
And I worked for a professional fundraising firm running phone-a-thons for healthcare and education clients. And then I was at Seton Hall University before joining the staff at CCM in 2008. And so I was here for 4.5 years, and then I took a stint doing something else, and actually I'm back now for 3. So
Okay, so 7 years altogether here at CCM.
Yeah, that's
correct?
right, 7.5.
Okay. And when did you become the head of the foundation?
I'm actually in that role now just about a year.
Oh, wow,
I had it in the interim from August to November of last year, and then took it on officially in November of last year, with a little bit of a transition in the way the department is. So now we have alumni relations, special events, the graphic design department, and then of course the foundation with the fundraising.
I know you guys specifically go over, give scholarships to a lot of the students. Can you please explain what kind of scholarships are given out? Like what specifically the foundation focuses? Because I know there's a little bit of confusion. I know there's like financial aid and stuff like that. Could you like, explain the difference?
So believe it or not, more than 50% of our students are financial aid eligible. So the role of a foundation in raising scholarships is more and more important. What we try to do is have donors focus on what they would like the student to be enrolled in. Oh boy. So we have scholarships in all different programs. Any student would be eligible to apply for a scholarship. We have general scholarships, we have board designated scholarships, we have scholarships in almost every area of study. So what I encourage students to do is go online to the financial aid office and apply. And do you want me to keep going?
No, please, because I know personally, like for me, with, scholarships is I felt kind of I don't want to say laziness as well, but I know students don't go out because there's a lot of money that a student can get through scholarships and basically that type of stuff. And I know I didn't go out of my way to look for it. So is there any way you could go over like how students can apply for these scholarships?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're not alone in that. In fact, we a while ago we used to have trouble handing out scholarships because students didn't understand the process. So really, I'm talking to students and parents out there. You can go. We have about 130 scholarships.
Oh, wow.
You can go onto the financial aid website, click on CCM Foundation scholarships, and see the listing by major and what the criteria is. So criteria can be anything from a certain GPA or financial need required, but we also have scholarships that have one criteria point. So we just secured a gift from a donor who would like a student who plans to pursue a career in public service. That's it. No other GPA, no other requirements, just wants to, have a career in public service. So the range is very significant. So as far as the application is concerned, there's 2 different awarding periods. So we have one around the October range, which students would apply for spring semester scholarships, and then the application for the next fall always opens up in the spring and goes April to May. So students are able to apply at that time. It's not a real rigorous application, but there is a small personal statement that goes along with each award, and you select 3 that you would like to receive.
Okay. Now you said something about donors. Is that so specifically who donate to the foundation and how you guys raise money? Is that primarily done by alumni or outside sources?
Believe it or not, community colleges are in our infancy as far as fundraising is concerned. So when we think or look at our 4-year partners like a Rutgers or something like that, they have really significant alumni populations who are giving. So community colleges, believe it or not, it's a lot more community-based. Our community partners, different corporations, friends that live in the local area. But through our alumni relations department and the foundation, we do and are trying to reach out to alumni more specifically to include them and bring them back. A lot of times, alumni don't necessarily find the affinity directly with the community college. So what we're trying to do is actually get you guys, before you leave here, to identify. Please put us on LinkedIn, please identify, with the college so that we can reach out to you at a certain point and we can have more alumni be involved.
Yeah. So I know that you were also a part of the Forward the 50th anniversary foundation the process, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, believe it or
Could you
not.
just talk a little bit about it?
No. CCM, we're celebrating our 50th anniversary, and as a piece of that, the foundation launched. We're about a year and a half in, 50th anniversary capital campaign, or what we actually, we call it a capital campaign, but really it's a comprehensive campaign. So any gift that's given to the foundation during this time counts towards the campaign. But Forward has some specific priorities, including scholarships, but also some capital components. So we have the Paragano Family Foundation Healthcare Simulation Center, which is going to allow for our nursing and allied health, respiratory therapy, and radiography students to have real-time clinical experience and training while they're on campus, as opposed to, or in addition to, their other clinical training. We're also going to do an expansion and renovation of our cybersecurity suite. As you know, we have an NSA certification, and we want to keep that going. So we want the best material and the best opportunities for our students to learn there. We're also looking at a culinary arts expansion within that program, possibly creating a baking kitchen. And then, as you may know, the college is breaking ground, hopefully breaking ground at some point soon, on an advanced manufacturing center.
I did not know that.
Okay, so while the dollars to build that center are not from the foundation is making a concerted effort to raise money from donors and community partners to fund the machines that will be in those classrooms for our students.
Okay, all right, well, thank you very much. Now we will take a quick break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Not all County College of Morris students look like me.
Some look like me.
Or me.
Or me.
Or me.
We all come to CCM at different stages of life.
And for different reasons.
I plan to transfer to a university.
I'm training for a new career as a nurse.
But we all know one thing.
CCM is where we want to be.
So check out the website.
Check out the website.
Check out the website.
And let CCM connect learning and your life.
And we are back on CCM All Access. I'm Daniil Barkov, and we are here with Katie Olsen. Hello.
Hi again.
So, can we go more in depth on the scholarship aspect of the foundation?
Sure, absolutely.
So, you went over specifically donors. I'm a little bit, I do want to know a little bit more about that.
Sure,
So, like if a donor, you said, for example, a donor can look at specific criteria for maybe a student or how they want to donate. Can you please explain that?
Yeah, really our donors are made up of community members, alumni, friends, of the college. So it really kind of ranges. We also have corporations that give to us. And so they give not only to scholarships, but also to other programs on campus. So if they're working with us on a scholarship, what we do is we, talk to the donor. They'd like to give, possibly in honor or in memory of somebody, and name their scholarship. And then they identify what program or criteria that they would like to establish the scholarship. So for example, we have the Jean and Paul Herman Scholarship, and this is for a student in mechanical engineering technology. But believe it or not, that's a really unique criteria, because not only are they in that department, but they can't have a GPA over 3.5. Oh, wow. So that's really unique, because a lot of our scholarships are academically based. Well, this one really wanted to focus on the student who maybe wasn't the straight A student, but could still be eligible for a scholarship.
So it goes for different aspects.
Yeah, so we try to work with the donor on what's kind of in their mind and what they would like to do, depending on what the student is enrolled in.
Okay, so if a donor specifically wants to donate, say, to the Media Center, or the media program, they can specifically donate to that program?
Yeah, so separate and apart from scholarships, I mean, they could definitely set up a scholarship for a Media Center student. In fact, we do have one of those. I believe it's called the Sauter Award, and he was originally in this department as, I think, part of the founding faculty or in the early group of faculty. Anyway, but we also ran a campaign a few years ago to renovate the Media Center. So once again,
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, when students come in and or donors, they'll see a wall and it names the people who were a part of renovating the Media Center and bringing it to what it is today, so we can sit here and have these interviews.
I do know you do events as well for to motivate people to come to the campus and for alumni to donate. Can you go over some of the events that you do?
Absolutely. So we have 2 fundraising events each year. We have our golf outing, which actually was held this past September 17th. We had our most amount of golfers ever, 108.
I'm not aware of this. Can you go?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we'll have it the same Monday next year, which I think is September 16th, but
okay.
Maybe we'll talk again before. Okay, but anyway, so it's just a great day, and it's a really unique group of people. They don't necessarily give to other things, but this is a day kind of for them. We had 20 ladies this year. Normally there's only 1 or 2. So just a really nice day, and we also supported our Titan Athletics in that. So we had our athletic director, our former athletic director, and really a lot of great guys that were behind it. We also have a gala each year. So actually this past May 4th, we launched the 50th anniversary year at the gala, which typically or traditionally was a black tie affair, but we really wanted to kind of change the look and the feel and make it a little more casual and comfortable for people to attend. So we said dress for your decade. We had hippies, and Madonna was there, and a lot of different things were happening. So this year is going to be the Titan Ball on May 3rd, and actually that event will kick off what we're calling Titan Weekend, or Titan's birthday party, where we're going to really bring a lot of people on campus. So to have kind of an open house where alumni can come back and see what's happening and see the transitions that the campus has made, and have people come with their families, and community members know that they can, bring kids and really expose the campus to the community.
Okay, so I know fundraising is a very complicated, how it all, basically all the mechanics of it. Can you please explain to us how you go about fundraising for CCM?
Sure. Well, I'm actually really lucky because I've got people behind me. So while we are the nonprofit arm of the college and our own 501c3, I have my own operating board, a foundation board of directors that's made up of individuals from certain corporations, also alumni, a few friends on the board. So, they help me with recruiting people to come to these events, the golf outings, the galas. They introduce us to people so that we can expose different community members to the college. When our guess he's a couple years in, our president, Dr. Akano, he said, one thing that people kept telling me is, oh, CCM's the best kept secret. He says, we don't want to be the best kept secret. And that's right, we don't. So really, in addition to raising money, one of the biggest goals of the foundation is to have more of a community presence and have people people out in the community. So the foundation board really helps me do that. And I also have a wonderful team, an events director, Colleen McArdle, alumni director, Barbara Capsoris, and Pam Williams, who works in our office. And they really help keep everything, the train moving. So I'm really lucky to have such a great staff.
I don't know if this is specifically your work, but
Okay.
I know through my work on being here, I've seen that CCM has grown and has like advanced its image, I feel. And there have been a lot more events on campus than there have been my freshman year, at least I think so.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that that it's being noticed, and that really is, you know, a priority of ours.
Now the gala, I'm a little bit confused on that as well.
Okay.
So is the gala for students or for alumni or for both and just anyone who contributes?
So yeah, gala is a ticketed event, so people pay either a sponsorship or a ticket fee to attend. We do have students that come and perform and do either a musical piece or we have a silent auction that's there. So they are models for different items. I'm trying to think. Oh, we had Anna and Elsa from Frozen because we had Frozen Broadway tickets, you know, that sort of thing. So we just try to liven it up with
yeah, that sounds super
with that.
exciting.
Yeah,
okay. I just never heard about it, and that sounds that it's like it's a very exciting event.
So well, we hope everybody comes and attends. So
and where is it held, if you don't mind me asking?
it will be at the Hanover Marriott this year, May 3rd.
Okay. Now, students, I feel like we did go over this already a little bit,
that's
but
all right.
I feel like we should stress it more about how students should go out of their way to apply for scholarships.
Yeah, I really can't stress that enough. You know, donors want to support our students. So for them to take the time, and I know their parents want them to, to take the time and fill out the application, you know, every little bit helps. And the less loans that you have to take out to be able to complete your school and your education is really critical. So it's a couple of easy clicks and steps through the financial aid website. The CCM Foundation scholarships are listed. You know, it's just a great way to help you along with school.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
Not all County College of Morris students look like me.
Some look like me.
Or me.
Or me.
Or me.
We all come to CCM at different stages of life.
And for different reasons.
I plan to transfer to a university.
I'm training for a new career as a nurse.
But we all know one thing.
CCM is where we want to be.
So check out the website
Check out the website.
Check out the website.
and let CCM connect learning and your life.
And we are back on CCM All Access. I'm Daniil Barkov, and we are here with Katie Olsen. Hello again.
Hello again.
So can you please, the 50th anniversary, the forward. Now, can you please explain that to us a little bit, how that works?
Sure, sure. So every few years or every couple of decades, in this particular case, we host a capital campaign. So the last was around the 25th anniversary. So for the 50th anniversary, we really wanted to go with a bang. So we have Forward, which is our campaign about moving CCM forward. And it's not only about raising money, it's about expanding our relationships in the community. But we are really lucky to say that we've raised $1.8 million already for scholarships and also for our capital components. So we had a naming donor, Eileen Paragano. She's an alumna, and she and her family foundation have named the Healthcare Simulation Center. So it's the Paragano Family Foundation Healthcare Simulation Center, which will allow our nurses, respiratory therapy, and radiography students to have real clinical experience in a fully updated facility.
Wow, so they're really updating this specifically this major, so it's going to be a really big turn.
Yeah, that's going to be great and really allow for them to have more access to clinical experience. And then also with our cybersecurity suite, which is another campaign component, Investors Bank made the naming gift there, so it'll be the Investors Bank cybersecurity suite. So we have a lot of corporate support investing in these. We also have a donation from the McDonald family, and their son works in cybersecurity, and their family has been longtime donors actually to performing arts. So to have them have that shift generations is really a special thing to be able to have donors to support. Another one of our corporate supports is New Jersey Natural Gas. They supported both the Paragona Family Foundation Healthcare Center, but also Investors Bank Cybersecurity Center. So New Jersey Natural Gas supported both both items. So we're now kind of in what we would call the final push. So our initial goal was $2.1 million. So we're, like I said, $1.8 million raised towards that. And, you know, we have about another year and a half to go. So there will be a big push in the next year, year and a half to focus on how alumni can support this, how community members can support this, and you know, with the manufacturing building that we will be putting up, you know, we'll be looking for local manufacturers to be involved and hopefully have the opportunity to name some rooms and have their name on this new space.
Just, do you know where the manufacturing building will be built yet, or no?
Well, they're still in some final approval stages for it.
Because I know the campus is pretty packed, so I wouldn't know where they would be able to put the building.
Yeah, so I think that the site will be over similar, kind of near what we call 675, where security and our IS departments are. So I think it'll be near there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then the healthcare center and then the culinary arts, they wouldn't be separate buildings, and there's not really a lot of information.
You know, that's a really great question, actually. So with advanced manufacturing and that building going up, that's going to open up 30,000 square feet for that.
Oh, wow.
So for engineering, manufacturing, for those programs, that also opens up 11,000 square feet in our academic complex to shift the virtual hospital or the healthcare simulation center into. So it also, I think it quadruples the space for the healthcare simulation center. So to be able to have the expansion in the other programs, but also really positively affects our allied health programs.
Okay, so that's really crazy. I didn't really realize that. So they're basically going to be moving a lot of the majors that would be focusing on like engineering and stuff like that into that building.
That's correct.
And then those places would be taken up by other classes.
We're really looking for that building to be, you know, kind of the regional center for manufacturing in northern New Jersey.
Now, so this is going to be now with students for like it'd be manufacturing for like Northern New Jersey. You're saying would students be able to like work there, maybe stuff like that, or? You
know, interestingly, I think for right now it will be courses. But what we're working with local manufacturing companies on is establishing externships, so students are able to go and get the real-time experience in addition to their classroom experience. So building the relationships with these manufacturers allows us to do that. You know, we're also running into manufacturers who want their employees trained. So this center will allow opportunities for that to happen as well.
That was my next question. I was wondering if a lot of the manufacturers who provide a lot of this information are looking to basically like motivate students to go into those fields and maybe.
That's it. That's it.
All right. Now, are there any other events that you are planning for this event, or because I know you said the last one was around 25 years ago. So
yes,
it's been a while.
Right.
Yeah.
So we kicked it off at last year's gala, and we'll end the 50th anniversary year at this year's gala, although the forward campaign will extend beyond that by 6 months to another year. So we fully achieved the $2.1 million goal and hopefully go way above and beyond it. So if donors want to give, they certainly can reach out to me at the foundation. Certainly they can find my information on the CCM website. If they'd like to go on and make a gift, they can make it ccm.edu/donate and go there. And certainly, you know, I'm so happy to talk to donors about what they want to give to, if it's a scholarship, if it's one of our programs. You know, I love to meet with people and build relationships.
So
around
just
the community.
clarifying,
Yeah.
this is for anyone can go. It could be a corporation, it could be an individual person, as long as they're wanting to provide for CCM,
That's
they
it.
can reach out
That's
to you.
it. As a fundraiser, I want to give everybody the opportunity to give.
Okay, all right, well, thank you very much. This has been another edition of CCM All Access. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.